Something as simple as that. What goes into P&L, what goes into balance sheet, what is can be construed as asset, what can be construed as expense. I've seen my friends, they have a huge income tax coming at the end of the year, and something as basic as, so I told him, what are you going to do? There's a whole tax liability in front of you. Oh no, I'll go and buy a car, for 20 lakhs, and I'll show that as an expense. I'm like, you can't do that, right? A car is not an expense, and you can't show that as a thing. I think it's an asset, even if you're buying it from your company's thing. So, asset comes in a very different accounting sheet, and expense is treated very differently. And I thought it was a joke till I started asking this particular question to so many of my other entrepreneur friends, and I was really stumped, that a lot of them really didn't get it right. So I think a basic understanding, discipline of all these points is going to make you extremely prudent when it comes to cash flow. Because trust me, growing is not so difficult sometimes in India. Getting new business is also not very difficult in India. If you really have a good product or service to offer, it's surviving. It's making sure that, you initial years, you have that cash with you to survive for the next month or survive for the next quarter. Once you do that build up for first 3 years, you're just going to fly after that. So these initial time periods are very, very critical. And all these 8, 9 things that we spoke about, very briefly, are things you could use. And you'll need tools for that, because you will not be able to simply calculate. And that's why I'm just going to plug in my product now. So we have the product called Xebra, right? So you guys could go to zebra.in. We are basically a SaaS business suite. So all you need to do is subscribe to it, and it will give you analytics, CRM, invoicing, expenses, your HR, tax, accounting. It's all merged into one. So first, you don't need to buy 8, 9 softwares. You can say goodbye to Tally finally. You can say no to all your tax softwares and HR softwares. You can simply use one software, and more importantly, it will give you data. It will give you numbers on your business performance. Who are your top clients? What are your top expenses? Which are your top products or top services? Once you know that, you will be able to redeploy your resources onto clients or services that are giving you the highest yield. Today we don't know that. How many of you know right now what is your P&L looking like, or what's your balance sheet looking like?